Ni hao, hello, my name is Gerard Lenting. I'm the head of conditioning and reconditioning at the Beijing Center of Excellence for the China Figure Skating Association. Today we're going to do a new circuit, and in this circuit we're going to need an elastic, a small elastic or a bit longer one. Choose the one you have and make sure that the elastic is working good. In this circuit, 7 exercises on 4 different levels. Each exercise targets a different muscle group. If we wrap it up in one circuit, we did the whole body. It is important for figure skating that we use the core region because we need the transfer from the legs to the upper body. So in all the exercise, this will be one of the main focus. Use the elastic in the right way and make sure your elastic is good. The first exercise is a dead bug. Level 1 with elastics. Put the elastic over your feet, then you lie down on the floor. Make sure you have full contact with the mat. So make sure your hips are connected, pelvis tilted, and we're doing the same side, left leg, left arm, and move very slowly to the other side and hold in position. Make sure that you keep the foot under tension, so toes pointing to your knee. One more time. Hold it and keep it there. Perfect. Exercise level 2. Relying on the floor. Make sure again that your body is on the floor, contact with the mat. The legs are up, arms are up. Keep your grip, overhand grip, like this. Now we're going to move the leg out and at the same time bringing the arms forward. Coming back, arms coming back, and also the legs are coming back. So every time we have a push action from the legs, we have a pull action from the arms. Make sure that your hips are in the right position and your lower back is in contact with the mat. Level 3 from the first exercise. Core exercise, we're going to work the abdominals. We're sitting and make sure that you have the elastic in the upper grip, knuckles are up. We're going to move, legs going out, keep your arms low and open the arms when you come up. So you bring your arms close to your hips, straighten the legs, coming up and make a wide action from the arms. So we do it again, there we go, opening and bring it slowly back when the feet are in front of you, toes up, and that's good. Level 4 from the first exercise, we work the abdominals one more time. Put the elastic over your feet, just sitting up, feet are from the floor, shoulders are from the floor, hands on your ears, keep your elbows up. We're going to move the leg out and at the same time bringing the other leg in, touching with the opposite elbow. So left leg, right elbow, and on the other side as well. That's good. We're going to do lunges, and in this one we're going to use the elastic like this. Keep it in your hands and make your upper grip, so knuckles are up. Put it under your foot, and from here we're going to make a lunge. First, check again, we need a small stance, so touching with the rear knee behind the heel. Okay, we're going to work it like this. We make a lunge backwards, and at the same time you're opening your arms, bringing the arms back, and then you go up. Okay, we do it again, because you see we're lifting the foot at the end. So, bring it there, lift it up, keep the balance, touch it down, and stepping back. We do it one more time, real slow. So open the arms, foot has contact, then lift it, keep your arms wide, put it back, and coming back to the starting position. Good. Lunges level 2. We're going to use the elastic before we step it in, and one side needs to be just under the knee and the other one is just on the other side, like here. So it's a bit up. We need a small stance, and from here we're going to start. Keep your head up, hands on your hips, bringing the leg up. Heel is the highest point. Keep it in balance. Make sure we're going to move back, and we do the same leg again. So bring it up, heel the highest point, keep the balance, keep the elastic tight, and just bring it back. That's okay. Lunge level 3. We need a small stance, so we're going to check it first. Step backwards, touch with the knee, the ground just behind the knee, and this is the position we need. Grip the elastic again, upper hand grip, and we're going to work it from there. So, we're going to make a backward lunge, move, open, get it back, and we do it again. So, make sure you step back, keep the arms in front of you, then you're going to open to the side and bring it back in a neutral position and be stepping down. Lunge level 4. Again, upper hand grip, knuckles are up, and we're going to work with the elastic. We make a forward lunge with the right hand low and the right foot, and then we're going to move it back to the other side with the arms. So, we do it again. Stepping forward, same leg, arm is low, other arm is high. We change to the other side, bring it back, and then we're stepping into the starting position. Bird dog level 1. Make sure that you keep the elastic in one place. So now we're going to have the elastic under the right hand and on the right foot. We're going to do the bird dog position. So opening, diagonal. Left arm, right leg. We do it again. Make sure you push the elastic. Elastic is getting really tight. Make sure that your left arm is up and your right leg is up. We do it one more time. Make sure your right heel is up, and here keep your thumb up as well. And bring it back to the middle. Bird dog position level 2. Make sure that the elastic is in your hand and you have it really tight. The other side of the elastic is just under your knee. So we get a position where it's fixed in the knee, and we're going to move the hand. So, diagonal lift, arm up, right arm up, left arm up, and we bring it back to the middle. So we do it again. Make sure there is one line. Straighten your arm, straighten the leg, and bring it back to the middle. Bird dog level 3. For this one we need a bit longer elastic. So a mini band is not enough, we need an elastic resistance band. You put the elastic under your foot and you keep it tight in the other hand. So right foot, left hand. We keep the knees from the floor, and from this position we're going to make a diagonal long line from the hand to the heel. So we do it again. Make it long, hand up, heel up, coming back to the middle, and make sure that you keep the tension all the time. One more time. Keep pushing on the right hand and on the left foot, and bring it back to the middle. Bird dog position level 4. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders, your hips are over your knees, and the elastic is between your both feet. So keep it there, and we're going to start from here. Lift the knees from the floor, and now we're going to move the leg up and the opposite arm as well. We do it again. Make sure the elastic is tight. Left leg, right hand, and we show it one more time. Make sure the arm is straight, thumb is up, heel is up, and before we bring it back to the middle. Single leg level 1. We're going to put the elastic over your ankles, just above the ankles. Stand up, hands on your hips. A small stance, one foot is just behind the other. From here, the only thing what you're going to do is bring the leg up, a small, and bring it back again. Don't lift it too high. Make sure your heel is the highest point and the hips stay in place. So this position is already enough. We do it one more time. coming back to a stable position, touch it, bring it up, and slowly to the starting position again. Single leg level 2. We need a fixed position, so make sure you have something stable here, or your partner can hold an elastic, or you fix it on the side. Put the elastic over your foot and make sure it's just under your knee. And from this position, we're going to start making a movement from your upper body going forward, the other leg is going back. Keep the leg in line, make sure also it's in a stable position, and keep it as straight as possible. So the balanced leg is straight as possible. You bring your arms forward, reaching forward, and the leg coming up, heel as the highest point. And make sure your starting position is stable as well. Single leg level 3. Grip the elastic in an upper grip. Make sure your knuckles are up. And the elastic again is fixed in one spot, almost at your belly button high. From there, keep the right leg in place. Make sure it's stable. Left leg coming up, bringing the arm down. And in one fluid motion, you're coming up again and straighten the arm. So there we go again. Keep the hand in position first. Move the leg up. Now bringing the hand as close as possible to your shin. And in one fluid motion, we're going back to the starting position. Single leg level 4. Again, the elastic, we grip it good. Make sure you can pull it open, because in this exercise this is very important. What we're going to do, we're going to side lunge, and at the same time keeping the arms overhead and opening the arms wide. So, one more time. Doing a side lunge, opening the arms, coming back to the middle, and one more time to show you that the arms are just behind the head, and because we are coming back to this position, the arms are long as possible. Plank position, level 1. Remember, in the plank position, the hands are under the shoulders are rounded, so push your shoulders down. One line from your trunk and your legs as well. From this position, we're going to make a row-up motion with one hand. Just bring it back, touch the floor, and bring it up again. Make sure you shift your balance to the left, and bring the right hand up. And one more time, and that's it. Plank position, level 2. In this one, we have again a fixed position for the elastic, and the elastic needs to be low, not on the floor, just above the floor, and also the elastic in the starting position is already tight. So we're going to start from there, shoulders in the right position, over your arms, make the shoulders round, one line in the plank position, and from there you bring the right hand forward, move it back just under the shoulder line, and bring it forward again, closing the arm, and bring it forward again, and to the back. One more time, and we hold it in the middle. Plank position level 3. We're doing a low side plank position. Make sure your elbow is under your shoulder, one line from the hips to the floor and up. Okay, we're going to move the right hand in a straight arm, one motion up and bring it back. Slowly keep tension on the elastic. Make sure you have one line opening, and then we go and do it back. And one more time. You see one line from the upper arm to the other upper arm, and the elastic is tied in an overhand grip. Plank position level 4. Again, we are on a side plank position, a low side plank position. On the elbow, keep one line from the shoulder down to your elbow. Grip the elastic, upper hand grip, and make sure that your arm is like this, so a 90 degree. You bring it down in front of you, down to the floor. Keep the elbow close to your body. Open it and bring it back again to the beginning. and keep it open from there, and that's it. Level 1, again, we need a small elastic. Put the elastic under your foot, and then we grip the elastic underhand so your nails are up, because we need a bicep pull, bicep curl, there and back. Okay, we're going to show it in a backward lunge. So reverse lunge, when you step back, your arms going up in a bicep curl. So, one more time, keep the balance on the right, left foot stepping back, arms at the same time coming up. Level 2 exercise. We're doing a forward lunge, and at the same time we keep the arms horizontal. So we need the elastic and the upper hand grip. We're stepping forward, keep the arms there, we turn over the knee, keep your arms, open your arms and bring it back. So we do it again. Stepping forward, arms are closed, arms are horizontal, open, and bring it back to the middle, and starting again in the starting position. The level 3 exercise, again we need the elastic in a fixed position. Don't make it too high, just keep it as high as your knee. So put it on the outside, and we're going to do a lunge, reverse lunge. We're going to stay low, touch in front of the elastic, just touch it, bring it back into the starting position before we start again. So we do it. We make a reverse lunge, keep the knee out, keep it stable, touch it in front of you, bring it back into the starting position. Level 4, the elastic is fixed at belly button high or just a bit below. We're going to do a reverse lunge, keeping your elbows to the side and keep the elastic close to your body. From there, you bring the arms out, bring it back, open to the side, and then we're going to back to the starting position. We're going to do it one more time. So the elastic is tight, we make a reverse lunge. From there we make a pelvic push, bring the arms back, bring it in front of you, and stand up again. Total body exercise level 1. What we're going to need, we do a mountain climber, but with resistance in the leg. So, we're going to start from the plank position, make sure that the elastic is over your foot, and we bring in just one foot forward, touching, and bring it back to the starting position. So it's an easy one, not moving the hips, just bring the leg in and out, and keep one fluid motion without any break in the line of your body. Touch it and bring it back, and now we start. Total body, level 2. We're going to do a modified mountain climber with elastics under your foot. One foot is in front, the other foot is back. Make sure the starting position, and we keep it here. So the shoulders are over your hands, and we keep the hips low and one line. Okay, there we go. Make a quick change, left and right, moving from one to the other. Keep the hips low, and just do it one more. Okay. Total body exercise level 3. We're going to place the elastic over your foot. Make sure when we start there is a big tension on the elastic. This is the starting position. And what we're going to do is open the legs and at the same time bringing your arms up. You can do it with a small clap. There we go. 1. Bring it back and keep tension on the elastic. And bring it out and bring it back. That's good. Total body exercise, level 4. We have the elastic and the overhand grip, knuckles are up, and we make sure that the arms are straight. And we're going to do a jump and open the legs and the arms at the same time. That's 1. Open, close, open, close. Make sure your arms are behind the ears, and we keep it there. All right. Elastic 7 circuit. We're going to work with the elastic, and we do again 7 exercises, starting with number 1. We're doing a dead bug variation. Make sure that the Elastic is over your feet, and we're going to move arms and legs. Same side. So right leg, right arm, changing to the other side, left arm, left leg. Keep the core engaged, your pelvis is tilted, the whole lower back makes contact with the floor. We're doing 10 repetitions and we already did 4. So we only need another 6. Every time left and right counts as 1. We need 5 more. Keep the same rhythm, keep it really fluent and make it easy as it goes. So there we need another 3. 3. And that's another 1. And we need only 2 more. Yes. And the last one, keep your focus. Make sure you finish the right one and hold it there. And we're going to stand up. And we continue with a lunge position. Put the elastic under your foot. Keep the elastic in an over grip, so knuckles are up. Make sure you have the right position, touching with the knee just behind the heel. And from there we're going to take it and make the arms open once you are making a reverse lunge. So you are stepping back and at the same time opening the arms to the side. We do 5 to the right, and now we're going to change and we're going to do 5 to the left. Changing foot, and there we go. Open and open the arms to the side once you make a backward motion with your leg. 1, 2, go before we go to a bird dog position. This one, it is important that the elastic is a fixed point under your hand. So move the elastic over your foot, keep the elastic under your hand as a fixed point, and from there we start. So we do a diagonal lift and we change again up and we bring it back and we do a total of 10. So this counts as 3. We need 2 more. And straighten it out. 1 line. And we bring it to the other foot. So the elastic is on the left foot, and make sure also when you keep the elastic under your left hand. And we're going to go again. So right foot stays down, only lifting the left leg and the right hand. And we have 3. And we need another 2. And the last one, straighten it out, bring it back, and hold it there. In this position, we're going to put the elastic over your ankles, and the only thing what we need to do is bring 1 leg straight back. And we do this 10 times left and 10 times right. So we're starting with this one on the left. 3, 4, bring it back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we change to the other side. So now the balance is on the left side, and we bring the right foot up. Keep your hands on your hips. Look a bit forward. Make sure the balance is on the left, and just your heel as the highest point. Very easy. We need another 4. 4, 3, 2, 1, and already done with this one. Okay, we're moving into a plank position. Keep the hands under your shoulders and make sure that you keep the elastic tight. Okay, we bring 1 hand up in a rowing motion, elbow up, touch the floor, and bring it back. There is 2, 3, 4, 5, and we move to the other side. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold it there. We move on. We move on into a lunge position, and this one we have the elastic in your hands and put it on the one foot. Make sure you have an undergrip so your nails are up, and we just stepping a reverse lunge, and at the same time opening the arms and making a bicep curl. 4, 5, changing to the other foot, and we count. Keep counting. So this is 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and the last one 10. Okay. We're going down again and to a plank position, but before you do that, make the elastic over your foot. Make sure you have the right plank position, push your shoulders down, and now we're going to bring one leg up and take it back. 3, 2, go. 3, 2 more, 4, 5, we go to the other side, switching, make now the left leg coming in, keep one line all the time, and 2 more. And that's a wrap for this first set. Elastic circuit number 2, level 2. And we're starting with the first exercise in the dead bug position. We need an elastic which is fixed on the side and when your arms are straight. So, once you bring your leg down, your heel is low, you bring your arms a bit forward. So you make a pulling action with your arms, and at the same time the leg is going straight. Make it as low as possible, your heel not touching the floor, keep it really low, and make sure that there is tension all the time and your lower back is connected with the mat. Again, we're doing a 10 count, and every time we finish one leg is 1, so we're doing in total 10. Meaning we only have, after this one, the right leg, we only have 2 more to go. Bring it back, arms in, to the other side, leg down, arms in, and we go to the other side. And the last one, very nice and easy, make sure the last one counts as well. We're going to stand up, and using the elastic and put it under your knee on one leg and just above the other side a bit higher. And from there we're going to make a small movement back and step. Okay, there we go. From here up and back, and there you go. The elastic is just keep it tight, make it not too big. And when you go back, keep the balance, and before you bring it back to the starting position. So in the small stance, you just move back, lift the leg a tiny little bit up, and the balance is on the right leg. And we're going to switch to the other side. So now the other leg needs to be stable. Is the left leg, you're stepping back with right. Lift it up, put it down, bring it back to the starting position, and we start again. So, small step back, lift the leg, bring it down, stepping back to the starting position. The elastic is pulling you a bit in, so you need to push your knee out, and we do one more repetition. Bring it back, and to the starting position. Okay, we need the elastic now on another side because we're going to do the bird dog. And in this one, the elastic is fixed under your knee on the same side as your hand is gripping the elastic with an upper grip. So from here, we're gonna bring the arm up and the opposite leg as well. So the right hand is reaching out, the left leg is coming up with the heel as the highest point. 3, and bring it back. Keep a nice fluent rhythm. So we have 4, keep it at the end position a bit longer, and one more time makes 5 before we switch to the other side, and we continue counting. So the leg, what we just did, counts 5, and we're doing the other side 5 as well. So the fixed point is now the left knee, and the left hand is coming up for 2, and the right leg is diagonal from the other one. So left hand, right foot. We need another 2. Don't lift it too high. Make sure you have a long line. And there you go. Very nice. Okay. We need a fixed point for the elastic. Make it about knee high. Put it, step inside, and from there we're gonna make a movement from the upper body forward, so we get a nice steep position, pushing the knee out. So the elastic is pulling the knee in, you are pushing the knee to the outside and coming into a scale position, reaching out with the hands, bringing the leg up. So we see a nice T. If I could look from the side, whoo, that looks like a nice T. Horizontal, vertical, in one line. All right, and that's 5. We count to the other side. Now we're going to use the left leg. Pushing the left leg out, reaching forward, coming up. Make sure that the heel is the highest point. Every time, slowly keep the heel up, keep the balance, very nice and easy. That was a tricky one. 3, coming back. Make sure the balance on the left is okay, because the elastic is pulling and pulling all the time, and you're just moving into a nice steep position. Hands up and leg up at the same time. All right, and that finished number 10. We're going to move on in a plank position and make sure that the shoulders are over your hands and that the elastic is tight. All right, there we go. So, overhand grip, make sure that your balance is distributed on your feet, on your hand, bringing the straight arm in, moving forward. Keep tension on the elastic, and we do 5 repetitions only with the right arm, and then we move to the left arm. So that is a rep already for the right side, and we're going to do the left side. Make sure that all the time you are starting with the weak side. Don't favor your right side. Don't favor the left side. Make sure that the weak side is first. Keep tension on the elastic, bring it back, reaching out, and bring it back just under the shoulder line to have 5. Okay, that's it. And we're going to do the lunges. We're stepping out, forward lunge, keeping the arms horizontal, then opening to the side, and at the same time opening the arms. So make sure you lunge forward in the right position, upper body and upper leg in one line. Then you open to the side and you're also opening the arms. And this counts as number 4. One more time. This is repetition number 5 before we go to the other side. And we're going to the left side. Stepping out with left, turning your upper body to the left side and opening at the same time the elastic wide. There you go. And that is 2. As you can see, we have the arms horizontal. You're just looking over the elastic and bring it back. So, arms up to the side, coming in, and do it one more time for the last one before we move on to already the last exercise, number 7. We're doing a modified mountain climber, putting the elastic again over your feet, and we're starting from a plank position. From the plank position, make sure you push the shoulders down, shoulders over the hands, straight position, and from here bring one leg in and we're gonna change. There we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Not too wide. Make it there. Keep it going all the time. We only have 3 to go. There we go. And another 1 to finish it off for this set is done. Elastic 7 circuits, level number 3. And we're going to do a sit-up position to start with. Legs up from the floor and your upper body is also, keep it from the floor all the time. Keep the elastic under your legs and there we go. We're going to move the arms out when the legs are coming in. So you go out and the hands are small, and when you're coming in, the hands pull wide. We do 10 repetitions and this is number 4. A nice and easy rhythm where all the time you feel your abdominals and you make sure you stay up with your upper body. Don't touch the floor. Keep your legs from the floor as well. And we need only 2 more in this very difficult exercise. And then we have the last one. And bring it back, arms open. Okay, we're going to stand up. We're going to do the next exercise into a lunge position. Again, make sure you have an upper grip on the elastic, stepping out, and keep the arms over in front of you. Keep it there. You turn in and just look ahead of you. So, out, turn, back, and step it back. Forward lunge, trunk upright, looking ahead, arms are shoulder height, keep them horizontal, opening up. We do 10 in total, so we're going to switch sides. We do the other one, then we go to the other leg, and this is 1. Coming back to the middle, stepping out for number 2, turning in, bring it back, and that's already 2. And there you go. Keep it stable for number 3. 2 more. Out, turn, back, in, and we go for the last one. Okay. And we're going to move on into a bird dog position. So make sure that the elastic is over your foot. You keep it in the opposite hand. So the right foot and the left hand. From here, you're going to straighten this line. Left hand, right foot. And keep tension on the elastic once you are in the total stretch. And also the elastic is totally stretched. And we do 1 more. Make sure that you straighten out. Keep your hips in place before we move to the other position. So, changing from the foot. Now we have the left foot and the right hand, overhand grip. And we're going to open up again, arm and leg. Make sure you push and you lift it at the same time. From there up and back and up. And 1 more time for 10. Okay. And we're going to stand up again, and we need the position with a fixed elastic on the side. We're going to do a Romanian deadlift Keep the elastic tight, overhand grip, make sure your balance is on the right leg, the other hand is on your hip. Go down, bring the arm in, and when you come up, you bring your arm out and the leg to the starting position. And from there we take it again, making a nice T position, bringing the arm in, your hand as close as possible to your shin, and go down, bring it back, and in a fluid motion, arm out, leg down for 5 before we switch to the other side. Keep the balance, bring it back, and keep your focus. It's no problem if you're just a bit wobbling. It's no problem if you need to repeat it again, and because we're starting now to the other side. For another, again, 10 in total, 5 with left, 5 with right, making a total of 10. So your arm is coming in only when your leg is up, heel as the highest point, then you're pulling in, coming up in a fluid motion, bringing your arm up and the leg down as a contra weight. And also this one we're doing for 5, and we need one more. Very good. And from there we're going to move on to the next position. We are in the side plank position, leaning on the elbow. Make sure you're in line all the time. Keep tension on the elastic. Arm is straight and you bring your arm straight up. Just to vertical, to here, before you bring it back to horizontal and opening again. Make sure you keep pressure on the elbow. Make sure your shoulder stays in place. Okay, and we move to the other side. And you can see that all the time, the line under your body, your upper body, and the line from your leg is just in one straight line. So bring the arm up straight from horizontal to vertical. Keep tension on the elastic, and from there you take it back, and also counting for 10. Each side is 5. We're going to stand up, step in the elastic, make sure the elastic is just under your knee, and from this position we do a reverse lunge before stepping over and touching in front. So, hands on your hips, stepping over, touch the floor, bring it back, standing in the start position before doing a reverse lunge again. All the time you are pushing your balanced leg to the outside. Your knee needs to be in the same position. When you are stepping over, when you are going back, the balance is in the same place. We do 5 repetitions with right, and after this one we're going to change to the other side with left, and there we do another 5. So in total, again, we have 10 repetitions also in this circuit, and we're going to do it in the same way. So you make a reverse lunge, you step over, you touch, come back to the starting position, and from there we do it again. Don't overdo it. Keep it really nice and easy. That's okay. Very good. Stepping over, just touching, stepping back to the starting position. And we do another 2. This is the penultimate one. Before last one. And remember, also in this one, reverse, touch, and we start in the starting position. And we move on to the last exercise of this circuit, already number 7. We're going to put the elastic just over your ankles. Keep tension on the elastic when we are jumping, because we're going to take your legs out and at the same time your hands up and make a clap. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's already the last exercise in this circuit. Elastic 7 circuits, level 4. We're going to start on the floor, and we're going to starting in a sit-up position with the feet from the floor, and also your upper body is from the floor. Keep your upper body up and moving in, meaning you're touching on the other side. Okay? So there we go. 1 and up and 2 and back and 3 and back and 4 and back and 5 and up and 6 and up and 7 and up and 8 and up. 2 more. Up. And we're going to do the last one. Good. Very nice. Standing up, keeping the elastic in your hands in an upper grip. We're going to lunge forward and at the same time moving your arms up and then to the other side. So there we go. Up, change, stepping back, and do again. We repeat each side 5 times. So we did right and left. So now we're going to do another 4. Keep your upper body in line with your upper leg. Make sure you have tension on the elastic all the time. And when you step out and this side also the hand stays low before we're switching and bringing it up. So there we go, low and high and stepping back. Left and high with left. So low with right and up, and now again with the other side, left, down and up. And I lost count, but for sure we need another one to go, because this is the last one with right, and then we have the last one with the other one as well. Before we're starting for the bird dog position. This is a really difficult bird dog position because we're only on all 4s, meaning the balance is on your hands and on your feet. Knees are from the floor. From there we do a diagonal lift. And we do it again. So make sure that the arms is coming up. And we have a diagonal right leg, left arm, right foot. And this is a quite difficult position because we need to keep the balance all the time. So the core is engaged, the shoulders are working hard, your glutes are working, and also your legs are working because there is resistance from the elastic. One more time, left and right to go. Keep your hips low, straighten out with left and right for the last one in this exercise. All right, grip the elastic again with your hands. You're going to do a side lunge. Make sure your feet are parallel, and when you're doing the exercise, overhead your arms is vertical, just behind the ears. Okay, there we go. We're going to do 1 to the right and 1 to the left, but first right all the time. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're starting from the other side, so we make a side lunge to the left. 1 and back, opening the arms, keep your head up and make sure your arms are straight, open them wide and just behind the ears. 4 and 1 more, and there we go for number 5. That's very good. We're going to do a side plank position on your elbow. And from this position, we're going to keep the elbow close turning the upper body in, bringing it back to the other side. So opening up, bring it back, turn it back to the other side, and opening there with your arm coming up all the time, forward and to the back and up, and we're switching to the other side. So keep pushing your shoulder down, make sure your elbow is close to your body when you make a real nice turn with your upper body. Going down, coming up, looking at your hand all the time. So when you bring it down, you look at your hand, bring it in, down, bring it up, and for the last one, bring it up. All right, okay. Again, in this position, we need a fixed elastic, and it's not too high. Belly button high, and from there, you make a reverse lunge, push your arms out, bring it back, turn, and do it again. So, we make a reverse lunge with right. There you go. Bring the arms out, in, turn, back, into the starting position. And there we go again for number 3. Reverse lunge, push out, bring in, turn in, over your knee, and go back to the starting position. And there we go. And push, and pull, and turn, and back. And we do one more time with the right leg. Lunge back, push out, in, turn, and we're switching to the other side. We're not turning your back on you, but we just make sure we continue with the same exercise and keep the flow going. So we just make it from here. Step back, push. With the pull-off push, your arms are horizontal. Before you bring them in, turn, bring it back, keep it close to your body. Reverse lunge, push it out, bring it in, turn over your knee, bring it back, 2 more to go. Out, in, turn over your knee, bring it back, and we have the last one, stepping back, pushing out, bring it in, turning in, bringing to the starting position. And we take the last exercise, a sort of jumping jack. I call them star jumps with a resistance. Make sure that when you're straight, the arms are straight, you're just behind the line of your ear. All right, and there we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you're a real champion when you finish this circuit. We did the Elastic 7, level 4. I hope you really enjoyed these 7 exercises with the elastic and the circuit as well. Make sure, stay safe, stay at home, and keep training.